Boom.
All right,
Hello, everybody. How are we doing
Hey
on
guys.
this awesome Tuesday evening?
It is a Tuesday,
It
yes.
is
Then,
a
like all
Tuesday.
Tuesdays, it's a little crazy, a little bit nutty, but also pretty damn funny. So we are here. All right.
We are here and we are live. I do want to say, guys, if you're watching us on Instagram, we're so sorry. We have not been paying attention. Didn't realize that those comments would not filter over here. So
Yes.
if you want to come join the chat, come join us over on YouTube or Facebook, please.
We'll do what we can to see if we can, check those two, of course.
Absolutely.
But that's our best way for you to get a hold of us
I will do
is
my
by
best.
commenting on that. But yeah, fun stuff.
What's happening,
fun-
Steven? I
fun
do
things.
want to say thank you to Stephen Porter for the awesome Christmas cards.
Yes, thank you
so
Steven.
much.
Yes.
We're definitely going to bring that up and say thank you to you for
Yes.
sure.
Seriously, thank you.
And guys, as always, go follow us over on Whatnot. People are still getting screaming good deals over there.
Yep.
Go live every Friday at 2 and usually Sunday evenings at 9. Sometimes that is subject to change.
Yes.
And then also go check us out over on Collectors Comics. We got some awesome books over there right now. And hopefully we will be starting up our auctions very shortly.
Absolutely. And guys, first thing we want to talk about before we go into anything else, if you've been on Facebook or Instagram in the last couple of days, you've probably seen us pop up recently because we did our annual gift drive.
Oh.
Yes. For those of you that have donated, thank you so much. We actually ran out of gifts. We ran out of several hundred gifts out on Monday morning. It was awesome. It was awesome, guys. It was awesome. Our line was longer than our Black Friday line.
Yes.
Not quite as long as our free comic book day one, but it was going that direction.
Yes, it was.
The UPS truck couldn't even get into our parking lot.
I had to park up top.
Yeah, several people had to park up top, actually. It was great. Well, here's what's so cool about this whole thing, and I can't stress this enough. So, yes, we ran out of gifts. We had so many people here that we ran out of gifts. No one was upset. No one was yelling at us. Everyone was so understanding. And that, sometimes we get kind of this like negative connotation about people that are showing up for something like this. It could be any one of us. It could be so easy.
Absolutely.
And, one of our rules is that we don't ask for proof of kids. We don't ask for any questions or answers. We say no questions asked. And some people kind of question us about that, like, oh, well, you're probably getting screwed or this or that or whatever. Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, like, one of our people that showed up that morning, they took home about 6 gifts, mm-hmm. right? And our door monitor actually mentioned this. He was like, I noticed they were left with about 6 gifts, and I thought to myself, okay, cool, everyone gets like 2 or whatever. Well, she came back later that day with her 6 kids. And that right there, that's why we don't know. Mm-hmm, and exactly. So that's why we're going to keep doing this the way we are doing this. We feel it's just the best way for us to do this. But yeah, we'll be doing another gift drop Friday morning. We are taking donations all through, tomorrow and Thursday. And after that, we'll probably be done with this for the Christmas season. It has been so awesome to touch so many people's lives and meet so many people, honestly. Mm-hmm. Like everyone was so nice.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. They were so nice, and we got to talk with some people and just hang out and talk about comics. So many people were able to talk about comics and talk to their kids about comics. It really was like, this is why we do this each year. Mm-hmm. It was so renewing. So
some of them even took home some comics.
Absolutely. But it was it really melts your heart, when we do things like that. Like it getting to know our community better like that. It means something. So thank you for everyone who's helped us out do this. I know it seems crazy, but we love doing crazy stuff here.
Well said, Grant.
Yes.
Well said for sure. Next up, we have got...
Yes. If you haven't already, go like this page. This is Volunteer Valley Comic Con. Go like their page on Instagram, Facebook. They are a new con out of Morristown. We're trying to see if we can communicate more with Morristown community by teaming up with them. We'll be working on this some more in the near future. But we'll be telling you more about Volunteer Valley in the near future. So go ahead and like this page on Facebook, Volunteer Valley Comic Con. Look for that logo.
Check them out.
Yes. Now the big news we have to drop tonight is this right here. Go ahead. That was your signal. That was just whatever. Forget it. We'll storm off. Sorry. Okay. The big news is yes, MegaCon. We are taking submissions for MegaCon starting tomorrow. Yeah. Yes. All right, guys,
Going,
here's
baby.
the deal. Here's the deal. We are taking your books to MegaCon. If you want to get books signed by any of the creators at MegaCon, we will do that for you. Most signatures are $35. A couple signatures are about $50. And there are a few people that it actually is kind of like a question mark. It's kind of like when you look at a menu, it says market price. That's like Clayton Crane. That's like Delotto. That's some of these people that just don't do a whole lot. And there's some books who do. It does change. Like, for instance, you want a signature from Sam Del Rosa. It's not that much until you show him a Lethal Protector. Then he's like $60, please.
Sure.
But anyways, if you have questions about this, there are a lot of questions to have, a lot of questions to answer. We'll tell you about this. But bottom line, if you want to get your book signed and witnessed and graded, or if you just want them signed and brought back, we will do that for you. It is a blast. This will be a third time doing MegaCon. We've only gotten better. It's a crazy endeavor that was launched by, half-heartedly by McKay, myself, and Ryan a couple of years ago. And that was a whole thing. But we have gotten a lot better at this now, and we'll continue to do this with other cons too, hopefully Lexington and other things. Our goal, of course, is Baltimore. We haven't been able to stick that landing for 3 years now.
Yeah.
But, guys, so we are taking MegaCon submissions starting tomorrow. And check out this creator list. It is insane.
Awesome.
Any absolute Batman fans or Ultimate Spider-Man fans, we can get them all signed, y'all. So that is coming up. We're taking submissions starting tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And I will be joining them this year, and I will be charging by the hour if I'm getting anything signed.
Oh my
Totally
god!
kidding.
Yeah, no, right. It's
Joe
just like I was like,
Fell flat. My
Yes.
bad. All right, guys.
honestly, I wanted to have I wanted to have a retort to that, but I'll be honest, my brain's a little dead right now because
I
I've been doing
understand.
3 weeks worth of Diamond came in today.
Yes.
Like, y'all, you know all those missing books the last couple of weeks? Well, guess what? Some are still missing, but most of Diamond came in, and I've been working on that all day, so that's a lot. Yeah. So without further ado, let's talk about the new books come out this week.
Let's get into some of the new books. One of the ones I read this week is the new Batman Dark Patterns.
Yes, tell me about this book.
I absolutely loved it. I
Awesome.
thought it was dark, gritty. I loved the art style. The writing was superb.
Yes, Dan Waters. He is
It
a
was
killer writer.
awesome.
So I didn't get the chance to read it yet, so I'm going to take it home to read because big fan of Dan Waters and his stuff. But I remember the kind of the selling line for this book was, hey, this is a hardcore detective
Very
book.
detective. Yes.
Very detective-like, I remember when what was it? When Ben Affleck was cast as Batman, right? And my roommate at the time, he was like, "Yes, we have a less ninja and actual detective Batman."
I was kind of into it.
And that's the thing.
He did good.
He did good,
He did good.
but that was one of those things I realized. Oh, we don't really get a detective Batman on screen.
Sure.
In fact, the first time we had that was Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Batman,
I
so
loved it.
exactly.
I
So
ate that shit.
if you want a good, like, creepy detective book,
This
Batman,
new
Dark
villain
Patterns.
is wild.
fantastic.
So you get a first appearance. I thought it was awesome. Check
There we
it
go.
out for
Good
sure.
Stuff, good stuff.
And then next up, we've got Gotham City Sirens Uncovered.
Yes.
This is the same as before. It's
It is the
covers.
covers. It's like an art book, essentially. Yes.
And guys, if you have not seen these Gotham City Siren covers, check them out.
they are fantastic. It was
gorgeous
a great little
covers.
miniseries. Yeah, they are insane.
Absolutely. Next up is In Bloom. I did not read this one.
Okay, so
Whatever.
about that, we're actually still missing that one.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
So
Let's
I have not
go.
read that one yet. That's in the
All
missing
right.
box still, but that is coming in, and we will have it. Yes,
Okay.
I can confirm. But I did not.
My
realize
bad.
that
I
was
went
gonna show
rogue
up in there.
on
You
that one.
did, 'cause I was like, why is that up there?
I went completely rogue. I
We'll
was like,
talk
we're
about
gonna
all the
talk
books
about
that Grant
this one.
doesn't have right now.
I thought for sure we would be talking about.
Oh my god.
All right,
yeah.
let's continue. Now, this is the one you told me about right before the show.
Sorry. Yeah, I just need another second. That was perfect. Okay, yeah, go on. Yeah. All right.
So this is the one you told me right before the show. I had no idea.
Yeah, this is
anything
actually,
about this one.
This one I'm
super pumped
yeah,
about. This one.
this actually might be the book I'm most excited
Yeah,
for this week.
This sounds
so,
awesome.
Yeah, excuse me one second, guys.
Get out of you.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. So this book
No
actually
doubt.
what makes it so special is one of the lead creators of this book. This is a Yuletide anthology. It's kind of got that gothic Celtic, I guess Celtic's a better word.
Sure.
Celtic Christmas style stuff. The first creator on it, if I can read his name right, is Patrick McHale. Patrick McHale, and he's actually the co-creator of Over the Garden Wall.
And
if
if
you
you
have not seen it,
go
watch it. Yes, I watch it every Halloween. That's a tradition. It's Elijah Wood voicing the character. Basically, the story is these two kids get lost walking home on Halloween. That's where the story starts, and it becomes like a whole Alice in Wonderland on steroids thing, and it's a beautiful story, wonderfully told, wonderfully
It's some
acted.
of the best songs ever.
Oh, absolutely. And get this, you can like my buddy actually, he bought the vinyl, and it's like all mirror style, and he actually entered in this like raffle, and he won a little VHS cassette that has Elijah Wood reading poetry. It's the cassette from the show that he was giving that girl, and it exists. He like playing the clarinet and everything on it. I'm like, that is insane. Cool. But people love this cult classic show, and this is like so cool to see the creator of the show get a platform to do another story on this. And that's like what Distillery is for, is for giving creators like this a platform. Because, you know, Image isn't going to publish this. Dark Horse would. But, you know, Distillery publishing this is perfect for Distillery. So if you've actually maybe like, you know, kind of gotten bummed out of some of the Distillery books, you know, because they have so many now, this and like Somna and the Gothic stuff they're doing with that, like this is what Distillery shines at. So this is out tomorrow, and I encourage you to pick this up.
Perfect. Now, I don't read a lot of Distillery. Distillery is mostly short form, right?
It is all short form, yes.
All short form? Okay.
You've got like Spectrograph, Somna, Gone, usually three issues. Three issues. With Somna, I think with Becky Cloonan, she's had a couple one-shots after that, you know, like autumnal stories and stuff like that. So they're doing really good with that. But of course, too, you know, some of the stories are not going to be for everyone. Yeah, you know,
I've got some nut there. I need to take it
exactly. White Boat was good. But again, not everyone liked that. Spectrograph I liked, but not everyone liked Spectrograph. You know, it was a tiny book, but it felt a little different. It's probably the 3-issue thing, you know. But stuff like this, like anthology, is perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And James Tynion actually does a short story in here too. Yeah, so
how about that?
He doesn't even have top billing. That's the thing, they put Patrick as top billing, which is so cool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Next up is Creep Show. Tell me about this one. This is the same thing. It's just it's
a holiday special. But
I
can't remember who wrote like Creep Show. Whenever they do their holiday specials, they did a Halloween special that Joe Hill did. You know, so these are always awesome. He did not do this one, but this is their holiday special.
Same thing we've got with Shiver Suspense Stories.
It's a holiday special of horror. So if you're in the mood for some holiday horror books, we have a lot this week. Actually, a lot last week too. It's a lot of holiday horror this year. Oh, life is awful. So,
absolutely.
You know, put some horror out there. Yeah,
love it. That's a great way to look at it.
Honestly, it's like fuck it. You know, I guess I'll have nightmares on Christmas Eve now. I don't know.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right. And next up is Pet Pool. I did not read this.
This is
in my stack, guys. I did not.
You know what this is? It's Pet Pool. It's
another holiday special.
It's a holiday anthology themed towards, you know, animals. Marvel does a great job with the animal themed stuff. But yes, that's Pet Pool. You know, I'm actually more excited as far as Deadpool goes for the next book on this. I cannot wait to talk about this book.
Major X is back.
Okay.
And why?
So, guys,
is Rob Liefeld doing this?
Yes, he is. That's the thing. Rob Liefeld is doing this. And if you don't know, I thought he was
done
after Deadpool, Batter Blood, or Team, I thought he was.
Okay.
Too. Maybe he's just like not done. Oh, I think he's got one more Batter Blood left. Hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
But yeah, okay, guys. Rob Liefeld's doing this, and yes, that is Major X. If you don't know who Major X is, I want you. You know, Rob Liefeld.
It was hell working in a comic shop on that.
It was, because all these. Oh my god! It's hard to explain if you don't know, I guess. But like, bottom line, if you're a Rob Liefeld fan, I'm sorry, but I mean, don't get me wrong. I love some Rob Liefeld creations.
Absolutely.
I mean, we owe him a lot, obviously, but people change and evolve over the years and decades. And Rob Liefeld decided he doesn't want to do that. That's
sure.
You know, he's fine to do that. But this character came up, and he was, you know, being his own best salesman, and some people just bought it hook, line, and sinker, and bought it on spec. This crazy cool Major X character who is the son of Cable and Storm, and it's just. The character is like the best definition of putting a hat on a hat.
It did not land.
It did not land. No. By the end of the series, we had like no one pulling it. Thank Christ.
Oh yeah,
and it was stupid.
Absolutely.
The book itself wasn't that good. That's the problem. And what's even better though, the best thing about this was, you know, first the spec when this character came out, it was at the height of the specs. So everyone's buying 10 copies of it, thinking they've got the next $50 book, next $100 book. Well, and then it turned out Major X is in the background of a single panel of a little series that no one's reading like 2 weeks before, and everyone went crazy over that book. And Rob Liefeld's putting out like statements.
What was that book?
It was Deadpool Spider-Man.
That's right.
Yeah, and he got like an official press statement from Marvel saying the first appearance of Major X is in Major X #1. He had to print that. That's why we're like this. All the stuff we're saying, this is in like from like that's why we roll our eyes when we see books like this, and it's so fucking funny. But guys, read this book; it's hilarious. You'll read it and you're like, oh, this is what the '90s were. Great.
Did you read it?
Oh, I flipped through it. I mean, you can tell what's going on. Sure. It's great. But yeah, so if you want some '90s goodness, that book's out tomorrow. So
oh yeah, have a good time with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Next up is Wonder Woman special.
Yes, Superwoman.
Oh, Superwoman.
Yes. Yeah. So this is a tie-in to the current Superman story arc, explaining how Lois Lane got her superpowers. So it ties into the main story arc with that and Action Comics. So those books are kind of hand in hand right now with everything going on. I'm not reading either one of them right now, just because hours in a day. But so if you're wanting to fill some gaps in that story arc, this one's for you.
Perfect. Next up, we've got a few facsimiles coming out this week. We got Captain America 117, the first appearance of Falcon.
Yes.
If you're interested. I'm sure we got some foils of that for all you foil fans.
No, there wasn't foils for that one.
No foils.
That was DC. Yes, DC has foils. Facsimile.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then we got
This
Green Lantern 59. First appearance of Guy Gardner.
Yep.
Coming up. To that one, right?
We do, yes. We also have another facsimile of Betty. Actually, there's a Betty issue from like last week. Yeah, it's an Archie facsimile if you want one.
TN Comedy. What is happening, my man?
Yo, what's up? I'm sorry, they're Creature Commandos. Has anyone watched Creature Commandos yet?
Creature Commandos was so good.
If you have not watched it, you need to watch it immediately and then get like the soundtrack on your phone because it is fantastic. They put out a playlist. Yeah. But no, guys, Creature Commandos is fantastic. And what I just did has to do with the show. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Next up is Alien Paradiso.
So you said this one, there's something different about this one, Was it like from their point of view?
So that's what I thought. But yeah, you just see a couple of panels in their point of view, but it was pretty fucking dope.
So you get to see the point of view of the xenomorph.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool, actually. But yeah, the next Alien book, they've been doing a great job with these.
Yeah.
The first one's
I really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, but they've all been really good. I need to read Paradiso though. I do look forward to it. There's a lot of build up for this one.
I dug the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Sure. Next up is Infinity Watch #1. I have no idea what's going on. They've
been doing a lot of one-shots leading up to this, so it's a new Infinity Watch based around the original Infinity War stuff back in the day.
Sure.
A lot of fun side characters getting a core series.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. John wants to know how much is the Gotham City Sirens. I think it's $8.
Yeah, $8. Yeah. I can throw I can throw one in your box, but that's fine.
Perfect. Next up is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Did you read this one? I loved it.
I did. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's just like an origin story for the upcoming series.
Just updated.
Yeah. Instead of getting an entire series about how he became Spider-Man or whatever.
This is what you need.
It's just a comic series that kind of gives you the backstory.
Yeah.
Bam.
Here's the thing. You can probably guess what's going to happen on this book. This is an alternate MCU-like reality. The tagline, I guess the selling point for this MCU-like thing is when Peter Parker comes home and finds his Aunt May in like the MCU, he finds her talking to Tony Stark. And this universe comes home, finds her talking to Norman Osborn. So that's where this story kind of kicks off. This series has been teased for years. It's been in development hell. It's got its entire creative team like turned over. Yeah, it is finally coming out in January. So this is actually a first appearance of a character. This version of Spider-Man. This is, maybe it'll be big, maybe it won't. Who knows? But either way, I'd recommend grabbing this book just to have, if you're a Spider-Man fan,
absolutely,
to have in your back pocket. But also too, I do love the art style.
Yeah,
the color palette is fantastic.
It was a fun, light read. Absolutely. Next up was Laura Kinney, Wolverine.
Yes.
I enjoyed it, but I'm going to be honest, I haven't been paying attention to what's going on with all the new X-Men titles.
Yeah.
So
it is, she's on a mission for revenge to go in like the deep, seedy, European mutant trades and stuff. So Wolverine's books are always fun when he goes like to Madripoor and stuff. Yeah. And this time they're trying to put Laura Kinney in that same role. Like the last time that she had her own Wolverine series, it was so much the X-Men titles were a mess at the time. Her boyfriend was a time displaced angel from the past. That doesn't make any sense. So this one is a lot more grounded for her to be able to be Wolverine. Not to say her title All New Wolverine wasn't good. It was amazing.
Yeah.
But this one she gets to be more so Wolverine. Now that we're more used to this character, I guess. But Yeah, that's why that kind of stuck off to me. Like, oh, they're giving her a Logan story.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
where she's going to go and do her thing on her terms
Yeah.
and her style.
Absolutely.
And it does tie in, of course, the NYX setting. But of course, just like Wolverine, he always gets that angst, you know, whenever things are going okay for the X-Men for a second, then he gets that angst. He has to go off on his alone, miserable trip. They're doing the same thing with Laura Kinney, and that's perfect because she is his clone. So yeah, that was it was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Absolutely. And then last but certainly not least,
holy
was Ultimate Universe #1.
That was something.
That was
something.
an insane.
Yeah, guys,
issue.
this is, for those of you that don't know, I feel like I say that a lot. Maybe that catchphrase. I don't know. Anyway, for those of you that don't know, the Ultimate Universe is taking place in real time. Yeah,
we're at a year.
We're at a year, and like, so Spider-Man's been being Spider-Man for a year now, and all that. But this is taking place from the point of the Ultimate Universe version of Nick Fury. Guys, this is loaded with cameos and Easter eggs galore.
Yes,
all over the place, leading up to what is the believed to be at least the first appearance of Ultimate Wolverine. He has his first cover appearance on one of the other covers. It is it is a huge book, a lot of spec around this book. So yeah, of course, leading into the Ultimate Wolverine series coming next year. It's a good leading to that, also to the current setting before the Maker gets let out of his prison and all that. But it was good. It's also too just a damn good book.
Yes, it was.
It was that Ultimate Universe continues to just be awesome like that.
And Ultimate Universe, Greg, I can do that for you. Ba-boom. All righty. I guess it's variant time.
I guess it's variant time, yes.
All right, guys, you know the rules.
Yes. Basically, guys, what we have here, they are priced here, and they will not be this price on the shelf. Also, too, limited time to get those pulled. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, that's cool. Who's back? I love that character.
Who is it?
Prowl from the Transformers, yeah. Variants are a little weird this week because we have some variants from the previous week. So bear with me, y'all, as I make sure that I'm not going crazy. Well, actually, you know, that ship's probably sailed. All right. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to start off with Thundercats.
Oh, like it.
All right. We're starting with Thundercats Apex, and we're leading in with one of my favorite artists right now. We have a 1 in 10 Mark Spears variant for $9.99. Yes, guys.
Mark Spears.
Mark Spears. That's a foil cover. It's a virgin foil cover. We also have a 1 in 15 virgin non-foil cover. I don't know why that's the higher ratio, but not foil. Don't ask. It's dynamite. This is a 1 in 15 Mark Spears cover.
Two Mark Spears covers.
Yeah, so this is $20. It's Mark Spears. Goes for crazy.
Eric Jackson is taking.
And you guys know, of course. You guys know, of course, we love Mark. We'll keep working with him. I was actually just talking to him yesterday. Got some big plans. Can't talk about it yet. So, you know, I can be bribed by you buy me comics and bourbon. Moving forward, we have more Thundercats.
We just have one set?
Kinda.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. No, I got another foil. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we should be good on that, actually.
So, Howie. So, a foil for Howie.
We should be good on that.
And Greg?
Probably. Maybe not. Might be out at that point. Okay, I got two. So
we got Howie?
Yeah.
Eric and Howie.
Yes. Greg, I'll see if we can find another one, but we'll see what we can do. Moving forward, I have a 1 in 10 Rafa Lobosco for $7.99 and a 1 in 10 Lobosco foil. We also have a non-foil Mark Spears cover too. If any of you guys want one, we do have a non-foil Mark Spears cover. So, what else we have? We also have a 1 in 10 Lucio Perillo foil and a 1 in 20 Hendrix cover. This is the $7.99 and $10.99 each. We also have a gorgeous 1 in 15 Jay Lee cover for $9.99.
We're gonna have to get some weighted ones of those things.
Do what?
I said we gotta get some weighted ones because you keep shifting these things.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm so excited, just throwing things around.
Those are cool shit.
I know, right? We of course with the cruel. We had some Cruel Universe in because again, going back through all these back issues. Wait, do we even get this one in? That's weird. Okay, either way, $9.99 for 1 in 10 and $14.99 for the 1 in 20. Sorry, $7.99, $14.99. Got to give you a discount. Whoops.
You got this.
Yes, done so many pull boxes today. from Diamond Boxes. I haven't even done this week's ones yet. So, tomorrow if I start speaking Spanish, you know why.
All right. Fine.
We have a 1 in 10 Juni Ba Night Watcher variant. You're reading that Night Watcher book. It is fantastic. And then, of course, a 1 in 25 Andre Bresson variant for Alien Paradiso for $14.99. Yes. If you don't buy it, Brad will, so buy it.
I don't know about that.
Exactly. See.
I don't know about that, but
Right.
it's cool shit, though.
It is indeed. Speaking as cool, oh my god. Look at that.
Oh, shit.
That is
nice.
freaky. All right, I'll make sure you guys can see this. Look at this creep show variant. Look how crazy it is.
That is wild.
That is insane. He's got guts on his face and everything. We have a 1 in 10 creep show variant, $7.99 if you want it for the holiday season. We also have, keeping it holiday themed, we have a 1 in 25 Savage variant for Batman Silent Night featuring Zatanna. It is $14.99. Expecting Jipper Scranton tomorrow? Yeah, that's going to be a thing.
Me too, Steven. Me too.
Yep.
I think, February was the next Avengers versus Aliens?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't wait. It'll be awesome.
Just a few more months.
Just a few more months, yes. It's like Christmas. All right, we have a Laura Kinney Wolverine Kyle Nguyen variant for $14.99 and an Ultimate X-Men 10 Mateus Mahini for $14.99. Nice. Both just gorgeous covers. $14.99.
Oh, damn. Those are nice.
Thanks. Shit. For the Gotham City Silence Uncovered, we do have a 1 in 25 Takara variant for $19.99. Gorgeous cover there. And a lyrics cover for Green Lantern for $14.99. Look at how cute how Jordan is.
Robert's going to take that Silent Night.
You got it, buddy. All right.
Perfect. All right, we're
down
down to the last few.
Yes, sir. We have a 1 in 25 Sue variant for Transformers featuring Starscream, everyone's favorite kiss-ass, and a 1 in 50 Ono variant featuring one of my favorite Transformers, Prowl, and a gorgeous 1 in 100 Nguyen variant for $100. So, lots of good stuff there if you're a Transformers fan. $14.99, $29.99, and $100. All right.
Dig it.
Who was your favorite Transformer?
I wasn't a big Transformer guy.
Oh, really?
No,
okay.
I didn't really grow up with it.
That works.
Yeah, I was more of a TMNT and Power Rangers guy.
That is fair.
That was a little after, or a little before my time. Sorry.
Right.
Just a smidge.
Yes. All right, we have a 1 in 25 Amazing Spider-Man variant. It is by Lucas Warnick. It is $14.99. And a 1 in 25 Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man variant by Nacho Bustos. It is $20.
Stephen Porter's coming in and saying Bumblebee was his favorite.
Love it. I like Prowl and I like Springer because it was because of the IDW run actually from a couple years ago. That's why I like those characters.
What is that? Right. How is that Absolute Superman a 6.0?
Oh, it's not. Look,
what?
Dude, look at it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's a Tomb of Dracula actually with a stack of books in front of it. See,
so I like pull this table out for whenever we do this, but usually this table's backed up.
Yeah,
and sometimes I just stack shit up here while I'm working.
Oh my god, that's funny.
That's just it.
That is
it's just stacked in front of it.
That is funny. Yeah, it's like, why are you guys bragging about that? Oh, that was great. Oh, Soundwave, good answer. Good answer. Soundwave is a fantastic Transformer. Yes. All right. Finishing up here, we have a 1 in 50 Jenny Frisson Dazzler cover. Might be my favorite Dazzler cover ever.
I'm surprised we didn't bring the Ultimates, whatever B or C cover.
Oh, we should have done that.
Yeah, we should have.
Ah, well, live and learn.
Next time.
1 in 50 Marcus Cyber variant for $29.99, and last but not least on the Kenny X-Men, we have a 1 in 50 Mark Brooks variant for $29.99, and that is that. That
is it, guys. Let us know if there was anything you were interested in. Again, these are still that price until what time?
Midnight.
Midnight.
Yes.
Boom. So if you're interested, get a hold of us through Facebook, Instagram. Bing, bang, boom. We're gonna hook you.
Yeah, and of course, guys, Dynamite is still trickling in. We've gotten about 9% of all missing diamond stuff. There's like one box missing, a couple new releases from this week, and we're missing a few tops from the previous week, so we're working on getting those. Thank you again for your continuing patience with that. I know that can be a little annoying, but you guys have been awesome. And no one's, told me to go to hell yet or throw anything at me. So
not yet.
Great, remarkable improvement from a few years ago. But yeah, it's a lot of crazy weird stuff in your box tomorrow because of all the missing diamond books coming. But hey, with all those books coming, make sure you don't take any one of them for granted.
Perfect.
Yes.
Howie, which one? All of these are 1 in 50s. Make sure Dazzler is in James Cox's box.
Can do.
We've learned. Okay, the Marks Brooks. Go to hell.
There we go.
Hold on.
See, now it feels like
now
it just feels like Christmas, That's
boom.
Hey James, remind me tomorrow. I got you won a slab like a few weeks ago, and I haven't given it to you, so I should give that to you. Yeah,
I got you, Howie.
All right, thank you, Howie. Yeah, tomorrow is like not the day to throw something at me. Remember Adam Faber slapped me on Free Comic Book Day? No, Jasmine made a bet with him that he should go slap me and he'd get like a check off all of his bingo stuff. And she was
nice.
Like, well, yeah, because she's like, well, he's either going to, he's like, he might punch you back. It's Free Comic Book Day.
That's true.
And yeah, he scampered away because I was like, what just happened? But you never know what's going to happen if you do something like
That's
that.
Great.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, all right, guys. Thank you all so much. And
we
will see you all next time. Be sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't yet, and share and all that good shit. And have a wonderful week. Bye.
Bye, guys.